my name is Sarina, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a budget with me and a cash stuffing in one for the last 2 weeks in May because I have some new goals and things that I want to do. That being student loans. I want to try to pay them off next month. I think about it's still in progress. I might not make as much as I think. So I might not get it done like I want and like I plan to, but I really do hope that I can do that. And I will do a whole budget with me for the whole month of June. That way you can see exactly what I'm talking about. But most of my money in June is going to go to student loans, and I'm going to use some of my envelopes to also go towards that because I just wanted to get it done and over with so I can move on to new things and just building my money. And so the next 2 weeks, which is May is a 5-week month for me. So I'm doing May 22nd through June 4th. So that's 2 weeks. And that is going to be today. I technically have not got my paycheck for the last week in May and the first week in June. But I'm just going to estimate it to $515, and then whatever I make, I'll minus that $515 what I stuffed today, and that's what we'll have to stuff in the first week in June. If that makes sense. I know it's a lot, but that's just what I wanted to do, and so I'm going to do that now because I want to go ahead and get it stuffed. And since I wasn't stuffing that many envelopes, I combined 2 of them and also the budget with me and the cash stuffing. So I won't be doing this. This is just the only time I'm going to be doing this. It's just I won't be stuffing a lot. And it was getting very repetitive because the same amounts go into the same envelopes. But let's go ahead and get on to, in this video, I have been very inspired because I keep watching Dave Ramsey things, which might not be a good thing. But it has made me want to just go ahead and get my student loans and iPad fully paid off, so that's why I'm trying to do it now, because I have the funds. I'm in the positive net worth, so I know I have enough to pay it off. I am just going to put that in action with also some of my pay for next month as well. But like I said, I will do a budget with me for the whole month of June at the beginning of June, so you can better understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and how I'm going to do it with the last month or 1 month in June. But anyways, since we're stuffing 2 weeks, we have to double it. So usually for phone I do 40, but we're gonna do 80. So we're gonna, well, $455 from last week is what we're budgeting, and $515 for the last week in May. So that came out to $970. So that's how I got $970. Apple, we usually do 5 a week, so we're doubling it up, and we're going to do 10. And then Cricket, same thing, so we'll do 10. 1 month ahead, we're going to skip. Card Buffer is fully funded, so we skip that. My Envelope, I'm going to skip. And then Work Lunch, I'm going to do $120 because we do 60 each week. So 60 times 2 is 120. And then gas I do 50, but we are also kind of low on gas because I didn't stuff 50 in every single week this month. So I'm just going to do 150 in gas because I do spend about $50 on a fill up for gas, and I kind of fill up almost every week. Sometimes I can go a week and a half. Just depends if I, travel more. So then Starbucks is not getting anything. Same with Snacks Fund Buffer. And then school tuition and school supplies, I'm going to stop for now. More on that on the June budget. I will explain a little more on that. Car, that's a new thing, which I will show you when we get to the binder, to cash stuffing it. But I did get insurance. I was on my parents. My parents were paying for it, but they decided that I should be able to pay for it now. So I have my own insurance for my car now, and that is about $120 a month. And I decided to add on to that. So usually I do $30. So $30 in my car. I'm going to keep that and just add. So I made a whole new envelope, and you will see that. I actually made it another double-sided. And we only need $120, but I'm going to do $40 a week. So that's 40, 80, that's $160 a month. And so we'll have extra money in there. We'll have an extra $40 in the insurance to add up. Just more money in my car, basically. So that 40 plus 30, we're going to do $70 now for car every single week from now on, if that makes sense. I'll try to explain it a little bit more, but what am I doing? We have to times that by 2 because we're doing it twice. Okay. And then we have left $460, and that is going to student loans, that full amount. And then we won't stuff anything else in this binder. So that is all of the money that I'm going to be stuffing. So I told you it was going to be a short one. The money is just going all towards student loans and the other places I need it, like bills and car and food. So that is that. Just gonna mark these off, and then I will do the update on my budget. Is that what? No, my trackers. I will update my trackers, and then I already have the money sorted out, so we won't do that. And I guess I can show you how I do that if you can see. Hopefully you can see. Okay, so I'm going to fill out my trackers. So, phone, I'm just going to do the day that I am stuffing it, which today is Saturday, May 25th, so that's what we're going to do. I'm doing it a little bit late, but it'll be okay. And we're adding 80. Can y'all see that? Okay. Hopefully. Okay. And so we have 200 now, so we'll have 280 in there. We still have to unstuff for the month, so that's why everything is going to be a little bit higher than what it actually is. Okay, and then Apple is getting 10 and Cricket is getting 10. And this is just normally what I do every single week when I add this up. So yeah. And then work lunch. Have $82 still. And we're gonna add to that. We're gonna add 120. So plus 120 is 202. And that's just what I spent some money in cash, so that's why it's a little bit low and an uneven number. Usually I minus the ones from that, but I'll do that later because I forgot and I don't know how many ones I have, so we'll do that later. Let's add 150. $565 plus 150. So gas will have $7.15 before I unstuff. I wish it was at that, but I'm gonna do my unstuffing at the end of the month. Okay, so my car is getting 140. add 140. 1230 in there now, and then we're gonna add 140. So it would be 1,370. Last envelope here is student loans. $460, and there's 500 in there now. So it's 960 is what we should have. Okay, and that's all we're stuffing. I will do Christmas and other things like that later. In the other weeks, we'll get back to that. And I have the money here in this pouch. So we're gonna go ahead and get to the cash stuffing portion because that is that. We have the money. I already counted it and did the denomination, so we are good to go already. So this should be 970. Some of it is in the bank already. So 100, 200, 300, 400 is in the bank. 500, 550, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 20, no, 730, 750, 70, 90, 810, 30, 50, 70, 90, 900, 910, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 70. So 970. That was kind of a little bit of a struggle, but I got there in the end. I was starting to forget the numbers. All right. So we are going to start where we normally start, which is my bills binder. Phone getting 80 today, so I did, I think a 50, a 20, 50, 70, 80 maybe. So 50, 70, 80. Phone 100, sorry. We kind of already know what we have because I did the trackers, but we'll just make sure those numbers are correct if you remember them. 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 280. 280 in phone. Apple today is getting $10. 10, 15, 25, which is plenty for the month, this month. And starting off next month. And then we're going to Cricket, which is getting $10 as well. 10, 25, 35 in there, which is definitely more than enough. That's enough for like 2 weeks. No, 3 weeks. I think, yeah, 3 weeks. I meant 3 months, not 3 weeks. 3 months. Month ahead is not getting anything, but it has 50, 100, 20, 40, 50. So 150. Card buffer's not getting anything. And it has 1,000 for now. Okay. Next up is my purple binder, or my spending binder. My envelope is not getting anything, but it should have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Sorry if you can hear my parents down below. They're loud. I'm going to take out $40 and I'll put that in my wallet in just a moment. And we'll unstuff it as well. Work lunch, getting 120, and I did 4 20s, 2 10s, and 4 5s. So it should be 120, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 120. And I will put that in here. For work lunch, I now have 20, 40, oops, hold up. Alright, okay, here we go. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90. So we have 190. And we have some ones here that I'm going to put in the dollar saving challenge, and that's why earlier when it said like 205 or 202, I didn't have that because some are ones. So we have 190, and I'm gonna take out 65. I'm trying to pick up the worst fives. That's kind of what I'm doing. They're all kind of good, honestly. So I will put 65 in my wallet for work lunch at the end. Well, I guess I can do it now. I can do it now. So 65 from work lunch going in my wallet. And then mine had 40. My spending money. And that is that. I have a few receipts here to scan and to fetch. So I'll put those off to the side and scan those in fetch later. And then I have some coins here. Okay. Just a few coins here. I'm going to put those aside and do in the coin jar after the video. Gas is getting 150. So that's 150. $100, $200, $300, $400 in the bank, $500, $600, $650, $670, $690, $710, and $715. So $715 in gas. Starbucks has 10. Snacks has 10. Fun has 10. And buffer is empty. I did spend some of that in cash. School tuition is not getting anything. It has 50, 100, and 50. 150. School supplies has 40. In there. And now we're going to move on to my big blue binder here. Starting off with my car, and I get to show you the new envelope I made and new tracker as well. So this is the new double-sided envelope. I have my car insurance, and on the other side I have new car. I didn't know what else to put there, and eventually I will want a new car. So I just did that one for now. So I have car insurance and new car. We're going to be doing insurance still, and then the $30 towards whatever goal I'm working towards. And right now we're working on getting emergency fund up to 1,000. Yes. Okay. Now we need 140. Well, let's do 460. For student loans, we have 450, 60. So that's for student loans. I'll put that back here. And so we have 20s to work with to do in my car. So we do 30 for my emergency fund every single week. So we're going to do 60 because we're doubling it for 2 weeks. So 20, 40, 60. And then in my insurance, we are doing the 70. So, well, 20, 40, 60, 80. I think we do 40 a week. Is that right? 20, 40. Anyways, we're doing the 70 in insurance. Or the 20, 40, 60, 80. Is that right? Or did I just mess myself up? No, that's right. Okay. I just thought it was 70 maybe. I don't know. I'm all over the place today, but that's fine. So, yeah. My emergency fund is going to get the 60. And I'll count this in a minute. And then insurance is getting 20, 40, 60, 80. And I think we have trackers for these as well. Which, now that I mention it, it's going to be... This video is all over the place. But I have this new tracker. You can see that. We have car insurance. And the full goal is to be like 6 months in advance. So that's $750. But my monthly payments are $120. And I will do this at the end. After I unstuff it, I will fill this out with whatever's money is left over. So we can reach the $750 goal, not the $120 goal, if that makes sense. And then new car we won't be stuffing for a while. So I'm not going to track that yet. So I'm not going to fill in the tracker for insurance is what I'm trying to say. So 20, 40, 60, 80 in insurance now. Because we're only doing, I guess, 1 week in there. I don't know. So, $80 in car insurance. Nothing in new car. My emergency fund has 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. So you know what I'm going to do instead? I think that's what I was trying to do. Well, no. I'm confusing myself. Because I have to take out money anyways for an oil change that I had. So I was going to try to make this to an even 600, but we'll have to take money out anyway. So $590 in my emergency fund, and we'll fill the tracker out later because, like I said, I have to take some money out of that. Car repairs, I have $500. Nothing in maintenance, $100 in oil change. Nothing in car accessories, but we have $100 in car tag. Or car tag. Well, that one definitely needs a condensing, which we are soon to do. That's the last time I'll stuff it before the condensing, which is fun and my favorite video to do. So I have 1,370 in my car so far. Last that we are stuffing is going to be student loans. Adding 400, that's already in the bank, and then the 60. Now in this envelope we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 850, 900, 9, 20, 40, 50, and 60. So 960 in student loans. which will be less because I did make my extra payment and my regular time payment this month already, and I haven't took it out yet, so it is less than that. Emergency fund is at 1,000. Medical is at 100. Savings 100. Medical 100, and travel is at 50. And I'm just going to quickly count the other ones just so I have their amounts, even though I'm not stuffing them. I'll just count them quickly. For birthdays, I have, let me get it out. I have 110 for my mom, and then there is 30 in other. So that's 140. For Christmas, I have 250 in my boyfriend's envelope. Mine has 100 and my mom's has 75. So that's $425. Other holidays, I have $30 in Mother's Day, and Father's Day has 20. So that is 50. Not even going to do that because I know the math. Alright. Family vacations is at 360. And then electronics is at 100. And then for my business, my taxes envelope has 88 and giveaways has 30. So that is going to wrap up the cash stuffing for the May. That's the end of May. We have some ones that we're going to put in. This one. We have today 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and $9 going into my dollar savings challenge, which is awesome. I'll just put it in the back. That'll be fine. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you did enjoy, and stay tuned for my unstuffing and condensing and my June monthly break, what is it called? Monthly overview. I'm going to say that on my budget, and I will explain on exactly what I'm going to be doing for that entire month. So, hope you stay tuned for that. If you liked this video, please give me a like and a comment down below on anything that you want. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.